Yeah, sorry.
All right. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It feels like it's been forever, but this is now episode 14 of Descent into Avernus. We are AC Delvers. My name is Alberto Rosario. I am going to be your DM for the night. I hope you guys can hear me well. With us, we have Silas playing our sorcerer Skipop. We have John playing our cleric Zeldris. We have Sean playing our fighter Odin. And we have our local druid playing Dylan, who's playing Lelouch. With that, we don't have too many announcements today at all, actually. So let's just jump into last time on D&D. So last time on D&D, our brave adventurers had finished up their conflict with the Cambion and had tied her up and began questioning her, where they learned that she did have affiliation with somebody or some organization back in Baldur's Gate. Through a little bit of talking and some dinner, they let her go, and she managed to be on her way, not bothering the crew. They then started up their travels. As they were doing so, they encountered a few individuals. One seemed to be a noble family or some type of high ranking family or people. They were being escorted by guards, where Skipop felt inclined to load them up full of coins because they did not greet him back. They also met some type of mage or sorcerer with a mechanical being in tow. Odin performed a couple experiments with his goats, one receiving wings, and they also spent the time, Lelouch spent the time using the scrying orb that he had gotten from one of Goblin Benny's lackeys to scry on his child, or no, to attempt to scry on the Cambion, who is no longer on this plane of existence. Also being touched by his deity, Avernus. You guys made your travels to Candlekeep, where you learned you needed to pay a toll or give in a book. You guys managed to figure that out. Then making your way to Silvera, where Philaster Fist had introduced you as the Delvers to Silvera, and you guys had been explained that she could open the box, so what she did. In the box entailed all of the contract between Thavies Krieg and Zario of Avernus. You also learned that the pit fiend Gargoth was residing within Zeldris' shield, which Zeldris has now contracted with. You also then learned that you did have the ability to be transferred to Eltura. That Silvera had a friend named Traxagor, which owed her a favor. They could get you to Eltura herself, or himself, and she could transport you to him. But with that, you all chose to spend an extra day in Candlekeep in order to get all of the activities you'd like to get done in order before you guys leave. Lelouch had a very emotional moment in front of a tree off the cliff edge of Candlekeep, behind Silvera's tower. What's up, Sean? You have something to say?
My brother just got home, so I'm gonna switch over now.
You got it. That's good. We just started, so that's good timing. So I'm
just leave the call.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Everybody, if you could just give us a moment. Sean's going to be switching over his computers, which is going to mess up the screen for a second, but he is going to log back on within a brief moment. I'm glad you guys can hear me, though. So I will go ahead and continue on. After Lelouch had his moment, Zeldris went on a walk. Skipop saying his goodbyes with Philaster, went to go talk to a couple of monks. Philaster also stole one of his daggers. On the way out, he also pointed you towards one of the magic shops in the area. And Odin spent his time with Silvera, studying about devils and demons, as she is an expert of both of those. But with that, we'll wait till Sean logs back on, and then we will continue on in our campaign. So if you guys want to just go ahead and talk normally, feel free. Not in character, you guys can talk as Dylan, Sean, John, etc.
Gotcha. Oh, Alberto, I texted you about the letter because I went to send an email earlier. I don't know if it went through because there was a network error. I just texted you it, giving pretty much the gist.
You got it. I'll take a look at it right now.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope you guys had a great day.
Yes.
I hope everyone's having a great day. Sean should be back on momentarily, which will end up fixing the screens.
I'm looking at my screen right now on Twitch, and I'm just half in mine, half in Sean's, which I think is fucking hilarious. I can be on. Hold up, if I move more on this way. Yeah, now I can be all the way on this side. If it appears. So yeah, I'm all in mine now. Or I can go all the way on this side if it shows up. And now I'm on Sean's.
I don't like you.
You know how you stole your dagger now, Silas?
Oh, he's logging on now, he said.
Also, Cass Malas, I love you.
Aww.
Oh, now that's adorable.
Wait, what do you say, John?
The guy that stole your dagger, I forgot his name.
Philaster.
Yeah, Philaster.
Mm-hmm.
He stole my bow and my dagger too. My hand crossbow. That goon. Because I gave it to him over in the...
have returned.
Underground thing.
Oh, there he is. Oh, wait, did he actually go on the right way? Oh, wow. He actually right. He actually here.
Did he come on right?
Yeah.
Sorry about that, folks.
Nah, you are all good, bro. Everybody was having a good time, just joking. Also,
Nacho.
said they did a fusion dance. It's now La Odin.
Oh, yeah. The power of nature and the power of anger.
Yes. But
That's right.
with that, I would say that you all wake up. At the tavern. However, you all wake up gasping for air, with the exception of Odin. After you've had some strange nightmarish dream that you cannot remember. Odin, you wake up and look to your side, and you see at your waist a spectral hammer. And you hear in your ear, "Good job, my champion. Till next time."
Swear to God, if there's a demon in this one.
And with that, you know exactly what the spectral hammer does. But you all make your way downstairs and into the tavern floor, where you look around. It's morning time, so no one's dancing. As you know, this tavern does have a ballroom floor that takes up the center of the room. The sides are filled with booths and tables, and on the opposite end is the proprietor. Seems a human female, bald. She seems to be roughly about 5'6" or so a little bit fair, darker skinned, and she seems to be cleaning out a single kind of beer. You look around and you can see a couple of religious or monk-like figures that seem to be sitting at tables, but you guys managed to make it to your own tables. If you'd like to eat your own rations or order, it is up to you. But you all now sit at a table. Lelouch, Zeldris, Rhea, and Odin, and Heremis, Skipop, all sit at the table.
We get a round of milk and eggs.
The female looks over. Coming up.
I feel like I was chewed up.
I don't know, but my stomach hurts quite too much. It's odd.
I feel fine.
I'm still tired.
What's that on your waist?
Oh, there's some hammer thing. I don't. I think I know what it does, but I don't know where I got it. It just was kind of there when I woke up.
We're picking up another thing we don't know about.
I mean, and also I heard a voice.
Oh no.
Told me it's champion and see you like next time, but
Did
that was
you
really
get its
good.
name?
No. I said something to it, but it just kind of didn't respond, so I don't know.
Was it in a demonic voice or?
No, you just kind of sound like a pretentious guy.
Let me see it. I'm gonna take out the I forget the name of it, the demon reader thing.
You take out the demon dex.
Yeah, demon dex.
You take out the Pokédex looking kind of item. You begin clicking into it as you can see a blue beam hits the base of the spectral hammer and scans it upward. And as it scans it says unregistered.
Doesn't mean it's not a demon.
Right.
So let us know if
Whoa!
Oh.
1 second here. Hold on, guys. Sean and Dylan's Zooms crashed simultaneously. Give me 1 second.
bastards.
That's rough.
Yes, of course, Nacho. The manliest drink is milk.
Right.
What did you say?
He said the manliest drink of them all. Milk.
I'm back.
There's
One of
one.
y'all's back.
Dylan should be back in a bit. I think my Wi-Fi crashed for a second.
Word, you got it.
But yes, the drink of champions. That's how I got this big in the first place. We would drink about a barrel a day.
Yeah.
It was mainly from goats, though, because they have stronger muscles.
Nasty.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Also, with that, your food is also brought along.
Just gonna start.
Just drink the milk casual.
Rhea takes her food and begins drinking it and eating her food. She's eating at a pretty brisk pace. She seems to be a little bit in a rush.
Oh dang. What's the barkeep's name again?
You didn't ask.
I'm gonna go check on Dylan.
You got it.
No, I'm not just said. I like to imagine Onen's like Gaston, but instead of 5 dozen eggs, it's 5 dozen kegs of milk.
5 dozen goat kegs of milk.
I'm gonna go to the barkeep.
You got it.
Hello.
Yes.
What is your name? Sorry, we never got it while coming in.
It's Kaylee.
Okay. Oh, okay. Could you prepare us some food for about, let's say, 10 days? 10 days travel?
I do have some cured meats, etc. But for 10 days, yeah, it'll take me a second to prepare it all. For all of you, looks over to the table of 4 other individuals, so 5 people in total. So you're looking for 20 days worth of rations. Or sorry, no, it'd be 10 for each, 50 days worth of rations.
Just about.
I can see what I'll be able to look to pack up for you. I don't know if I can get 50. I do need something.
Well, as much as you compare, that'll just be fine.
That's fine with me. I'll start looking through, and I'll give you a number.
Yeah.
You guys can go ahead and keep enjoying your breakfast for the meantime.
Thank you very much. And I'm gonna walk back over to the table.
You got it. You come back to the table with John and Skipop. Odin seems to be particularly distracted by his new spectral hammer. And Lelouch seems to be kind of lost in thought. Rhea looks up and goes, "So, what's the plan? We have the rest of today, and then we go to El Toro."
Well, after I woke up, I was kind of thinking, we go and get supplies, for going into Avernus, because we're trying to order some rations for all of us, and she might not be able to prepare all the rations that we might need.
That's fair. So, some rations. Anything else?
We're definitely going to need healing potions. I'm only down to one on my robe.
Healing potions, rations. Anything else?
Well, this city seems immaculate, so maybe they'll have some better magical items, more suited for long-term travel / combat.
That's fair. I might be needing a new sword. Definitely.
Dylan's restarting his laptop and he's gonna see if it will connect then because he can't even connect to my Wi-Fi for some reason.
Oh god.
Worst comes to worst, he'll just join me on my screen, I guess.
Gotcha.
Or he can do it on his phone, maybe.
Okay. So we'll just go for now.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. So they were talking about what they plan on doing for the day. Odin, you can jump in on that.
Oh. Well, I want to see if there's anyone in this keep at
Muted.
I want to see if there's anyone here who knows about this hammer, perhaps.
Well,
Like a blacksmith or something.
not sure about anyone to keep. We definitely could look around for a little bit, but they are very educated people here.
Yeah, that is true. I was thinking about going with Silvera to do some studying. Because there's so much we don't know.
Zeldris, you also have the identify spell.
I was getting ready to say that, but...
Speak louder.
Can't hear you.
How about now?
There we
Yes.
go. Okay. Yeah, I can identify it for you if you'd like. It'll take a little bit, though.
I suppose.
Well,
And I'm just going to take it and place it on the table in front of him.
Alright, and I'm going to just do a ritual for it.
There you go. You take out the pearl and begin casting your arcane sigils. That'll take about 10 minutes if you guys would like to talk about anything else. Or...
well,
Good.
Odin, since you kind of want to go study more about your other giants, would you want us to maybe go shopping for you, and I can use a spell in order to talk to you to find out exactly what you want?
I mean, I guess. I mean, how long are you guys going to be gone for?
Well, actually, have we even decided what day we're going to head out?
I believe we're going to head out tomorrow.
Tomorrow, so we need to stock up on supplies.
That is true. Perhaps we should stock up on healing potions and ingredients for Lelouch.
Yeah, of course.
The Kaylee speaks up and she goes, I can prep about 25 for you.
When you say 25, you do 25
25 days worth of rations.
25 days worth of rations. Okay.
So it'd be 5 each.
Okay. All right. And how much would that be?
She goes, let's put it at 2 silver apiece.
Silver piece. Well, I think it'd be good for us all to chip in.
If it's just silver, I can do it.
It'd be 25 silver, or sorry, 50. So it'd be 25 gold in total.
I'm gonna just take it from my silver.
You got it.
So 50 silver. I'm gonna hand that over to her.
She takes the satchel of 50 silver, puts it away, and she begins lining up the sets of 5s for the rations. And you guys can go ahead and put 5 days worth of rations in your inventory, good sirs.
Update, it did not work, so he is going to join me on this.
Gotcha. Okay, so I was reading your screen.
So you can move the screens around?
Yeah.
You got it. You can just put like battle map where the loot would normally be.
Yeah. I can go and like put that here. So you put my camera on here or something. It has a pretty wide view.
Here, give me the thingamabobs.
Rations are pretty much food. Silverback.
Yeah. So well, exactly what Silas said. Rations is basically what their food is going to be for the day. So depending on how many days worth of rations is how many days you can spend without like looking for food. Like you already have like dried meats and other edible items that'll last you, so you can eat for the day. And Nacho, you are right. 50 silver. I mean, it's a pretty nice town. The food's going to be a little nicer, and it's a lot of food.
It is a lot of food. Wait,
so
is it right there? Or no?
You're all set? Yeah, that's good. You heard me?
What happened?
That's good.
Oh, the screens. I was like, well, that's good.
Yeah. All right. So with that, let us continue. So now that you all made it back, Lelouch, they were talking about what they plan on doing for the day. So feel free to jump in on that conversation. But I'll let you guys role play. They also bought 25 days worth of rations and split them 5 each. So you can put 5 rations in your inventory.
Roger. Yeah, just use your phone.
And with that, you guys can continue.
Oh wait, when you, the 50, does that 50 from all of us, right?
50 what?
Silver from all of us to pay for the rest?
No, it's just for me.
Yeah, Odin paid the entirety.
Oh, I thought we were all going. Okay.
No, Odin paid the 50 silver.
Well, thank you, Odin. I'll make sure if you need something, I will try my best to get it.
And after the 10 minutes go by, Zeldris, you finish your incantation and identify fully goes through the item, as you've done this as a ritual, so it doesn't take up one of your spell slots. And Odin, you can go ahead and read what this does. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. It's just because I did it. I added the stuff on my on the other computer, so it's not coming up on this one. Okay, there we go. Odin's Forge. A giant's pickaxe that is covered in giant's runes of forging and crafting. When the pickaxe is placed on the ground, a spectral forge appears with the tools and everything needed for crafting and repair. The forge is active for 8 hours and can only be summoned once per day.
There you go. And that Zelvish is what you get from the identify spell. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why it's acting up like that.
Add
But
something to your
so
No, it's because I do it from the website.
and dang, this is amazing. It brings out a spectral forge like I do. But it lasts a lot longer.
What?
Yeah, your hammer brings out a spectral forge for 8 hours.
Like an entire forge.
Yeah, and all the necessary components with it.
Like smelter, cauldron, anvil, tools.
Yep.
Grindstone.
I mean, you might have to get that, but
Hmm.
it comes with everything else, though.
Where the
Quite amazing,
fuck did I get this?
Yes, exactly. Where did you get?
I don't know.
Oh, then you lock your door at night.
I mean, it has
Ray goes, you're not contracting with any devils, are you?
I don't think so.
Oh god, not again.
I don't think I would do that. In fact, when I think, it's a lot clearer. Lelouch, give me the book.
I need to look in my. Yeah. Can you read it?
The giant
I'm gonna cast guidance.
found his son and took him back to the mountain, and they made chili pot pie.
Oh, that is quite nice.
I can understand this.
Yes. And with that, Odin, you can actually understand the writing a lot better.
Wait. What? What do all these words mean?
That one. That one just says.
So, Rhea goes, so, we're going to be looking for potions, magic items, and Odin, you said you were going to be staying with Silvera to study?
Yeah, I kind of want to find some more stuff out, honestly.
I think I'm more interested in going with you.
Well, that was fine.
So,
Who knows if we might have to fight like some book monsters or something.
that is true.
Think of the numbers.
Lelouch?
Ski Pop, you're going to say something?
Yeah, Lelouch. What were you planning to do during this time that before we leave?
If I'm being quite honest, I'm just waiting for a letter from my family, and I'm not too sure. I might browse around, but I think I might stick with Odin for this one.
Well, if no one wants to come with me, Zeldris. That's fine.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Look, you guys are both adults. You guys can do this.
Great.
Yeah, we're good. We just need some.
Well, I've already
money.
asked Odin this, but I never got confirmation from either one of you. Do you want me to get something for you if you guys give me a certain amount of money? So then I use sending in order to communicate back to you.
There is something that well, we have it at Druid Coven. It is a alchemy jug. It makes water, any sort of liquid that you need. In some odd instances, it gives you mayonnaise.
Can I make ale?
Yes.
It is essential we get this jug.
Okay, so alchemist jug.
Yes.
Odin, anything particular you're looking for?
You know those red potions that like seal wounds and stuff?
Healing potion.
Alchemist
Yes,
jug?
yes.
Wait, no, that creates wounds and stuff.
I mean,
And also it's green.
it authorizes it.
Well, yeah, I want a couple of those potions, perhaps.
Okay.
I don't know how much they cost, though.
Well, I'll make sure to give you back your gold. It's however much you think you'll need for it, because as you can see, the price is a little higher here.
Here, just take all of it.
Huh?
Just take all of it. I'm just gonna take my coin purse and just pop it on the table.
Ski-Bop must make a moral check.
127.
Ski-Bop's making a moral check.
Go for it.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not. That's him. Okay.
Give me a couple of potions if you can.
Will do.
Can you let me know the price, and I'll make my way as fast as I can to you.
Yes, of course. If we can buy right then and there, then we'll just let's get payment from you later.
Oh, okay.
You got it. So, Ray is done eating her food, and she goes, "Well, let's go then."
Okay, Zodris, let's go.
Alright, let's get
Zodris,
going.
where to go?
Didn't Philaster point out the sorcerer's sundries over there? Or sorry, the draconian sundries over there?
Yes. Sorry, my memory's a little fuzzy. I don't know. Everything just feels weird.
It's okay. Is that she kind of walks over to you and goes, "Is that a bite mark on your arm?"
Is it?
That's pretty odd.
I don't know if this is related, but when I woke up, I was covered in water.
Did you maybe pee on yourself, Odin?
No, I haven't done that in weeks.
Ski-Bop, I do not know what you are into, but where did you go last night? Those are a lot of bites and bruises.
Yeah, but they don't look human.
I do not discriminate.
Wait, Lelouch, why is there like a tear mark on your armor? Like on your hip?
I didn't even see that. That's new.
Maybe we should lock our doors at night.
Yeah, maybe. I don't really trust what's going on. I think some demonic influence is involved.
I'm gonna look at Zeldris.
I want to look at the shield. Did you do anything, man?
Remember, one thing, you lose the arm.
But with that, you guys go ahead and set off onto your day. Lelouch, Odin, Rhea, you guys split off and head towards the Silveris Tower. While Ski-Bop and Zeldris, you guys head over to Draconian Sundries. In time of order, actually Ski-Bop and Zeldris, you guys will be the first ones to arrive at your destination, as it is a lot closer. As you guys walk up to the front door, you can see that the front of it is actually cast in dragon skins.
Oh.
And as you begin walking in through the door, as soon as you open the door, it's like a breath of cold air that just hits you. And as you walk in and look around, the place is like frosty. It's like a cooler. You can see all different types of magic items and baubles all over the counters and all over the walls. You can see different types of vials and weapons. You can see on the opposite side behind the counter is a single female tiefling. And you can see on the tiefling side, red skin with her horn flared out. And you can see on the opposite side, white dragon skins. With like a bright yellow eye, and the other side is like a dark red. And you can see the dress that she wears is like white and black on like either side, and then at the center is like the yin and yang symbol. And she goes, "Welcome to my shop. My name is Vinaya Fokalur. It's nice to meet you."
Nice meeting you as well. You have an amazing shop. You're the owner, I assume.
That I am. I recently set up my shop here in Candlekeep in the past couple of years, and I plan on making this how do you say it? A very fruitful endeavor. Maybe starting up a couple of other businesses in places nearby.
Oh.
I'm kind of done with the adventuring life.
Oh, you were an adventurer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Nea Folklore. Hopefully you've heard of me sometime here or there.
Well, as fellow adventurers, you must understand that we need to go on a very long quest. And we're going to definitely need some gear in order to get through it properly.
Well, if you need some gear, you come to the right spot. What are you looking for?
Magical items, healing potions.
Well, anything in particular? I have most of what you speak of. We can start off with healing potions. She begins setting potions down on the counter, and she goes, "I have 4 regular healing potions, and I have 1 superior healing potion." The regular healing potions go for 50 gold pieces apiece, and the superior goes for 3,333.
Okay, so 50 for the regular ones.
You'd like to purchase all of the regular ones?
Well, it's about... I believe he has 1. So yes, yeah.
Okay. She sets them aside. That'll be 200 gold pieces for that.
200 gold pieces. I'm going to take 50 out of Odin's.
Yep.
And then that'll be 120. All right. I'm 150. Zeldris, would you like to chip in?
Oh, of course. I'm gonna put a 50 as well.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very
Take that
much. Oops, I add.
And Ski Bob, you had the 100?
I removed the 100 to give to her.
You got it. So that's the 200. She hands over the 4 vials. She puts them in a small case. She goes, "If you're looking for any more of the vials, I do have a potion of mind reading and a potion of extra strength." She pulls over a single vial with like a toenail inside of it, or like some type of nail inside of it. Gives you definitely a strength boost. And I have this one here, mind reading. The one of the strength boosts is 599 gold pieces, and the mind reading one is 1,032 gold pieces.
I think we're quite fine with those. Zeldris, would you be interested in any of those potions?
I'm good.
Skiba trying to keep his composure, but really he's like, "Holy shit, this is expensive."
Same.
She goes, "Okay, well, are you looking for any spell scrolls of any kind?"
Not sure about really too many spell scrolls. Mostly looking items.
The battle map jumped off.
Oh. Look, as long as you join, you'll be fine.
Okay, I got it.
What is this?
I'm joining it back on.
Cool.
But go ahead, we'll keep talking.
I was looking more for items and healing potions. Let's, Zeldris, if you're looking for anything else, speak up now.
Perhaps like some scrolls of invisibility.
Scroll of invisibility. Yeah, I think I can find one. How many are you looking for?
How much did they cost first?
It's kind of fuzzy to hear you.
Yeah. How much do they cost?
These scrolls of invisibility would go for... Make a charisma check.
Charisma check, alright.
Because you are a pretty good-looking guy.
Gotcha. If it would roll, please. I got a 14.
14, okay. She goes, we'll say that they go for 800 apiece.
My dear. We're going to be gone for a very, very long time. Or to, I'll give you the rundown. Save a whole city from hell. So,
Well, that sounds like quite the adventure.
Yes. And we're not that, not much on the wealthy side, even though we are inside this immaculate city. So could you please spare us just a little bit more of a discount in order to save this whole city of people that's relying on us?
Go ahead and, oh, shit, real quick. Dr. Silverback said we got to stretch. Give it a stretch, boys.
Yeah, actually, I kind of wanted to stretch.
Good, I actually needed to.
Stretch, darling Dylan.
Alright.
Sean, stretch.
Thank you, Dr. Silverback, for looking out for our health. It's much appreciated. But make a persuasion check, Skipop.
Persuasion. Can we roll with the computer or can I roll with dice?
You can go ahead and roll with the dice.
Yes. Please have better RNG. 15 plus persuasion and I have a plus 6. 21. 15 plus 6.
21. She goes, I don't know you very well, but going to hell is definitely a difficult endeavor. And you do look kind of fine. Let's say we put it at, let's say 600 apiece.
I'm gonna look back at Zodris.
Your boy broke. I don't got that kind of money. I appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna have to pass.
That's fine with me.
But
well,
thank you.
Of course. I also do have this one. She pulls up this item and sets it onto the counter, and it's the hilt of a sword. And where the sword would regularly come out, it's just a circle. And she goes, I'm not really sure. It seems to be a celestial make, and it's definitely arcane. However, the arcane incantations have gone null. So I'm not exactly sure. I am willing to sell this, however.
Well, sorry, I'm not really on the stronger side, more on the magical, whimsical side, so I have no use for really a sword.
That's fair.
Skipop, can you check that out just in case to make sure it's has a little something in it? Like arcane check it.
Can't you you identified Odin's pickaxe earlier, but
I have no more components.
That doesn't use up the pearl. You keep.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Oh, never mind. Can I identify it, please?
Do you want to just cast it, or do you want to do it as a ritual?
I'm gonna do the ritual.
Okay. You spend the next 10 minutes beginning the ritual. She goes, I mean, sure. Well, I mean, whatever you ask for. while he's doing that, is there anything else? You need any +1 weapons or anything of the
anything more magical, like a staff or maybe a scepter?
I'm not gonna lie. A couple of guys came by and bought a lot of my higher end magical items recently. I could definitely pull. I definitely would probably have a +1 quarterstaff flying around. 1 second.
Yeah, 1 second for me.
Yes, I could definitely have a +1 quarterstaff flying around.
Who were these people that bought you out exactly?
It seemed to be a higher end group. They were traveling with a couple of escorts. They seemed to belong to some family. I think they were heading towards Baldur's Gate recently.
What are the names and social security numbers?
Good to know. Good to know. Anything very distinguished about them? Maybe sigil, crest.
I'm not familiar with the actual houses of Baldur's Gate. And they didn't seem to be very cordial, but they did have a lot of money.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for your time.
Of course, no problem. And if you think of anything else that you might need on the way out, feel free. And stop by Draconian Sundries.
Will do.
Forget it. Be on your way.
It is
Zeldris, go ahead. Oh yeah, you identify the blade. It is indeed arcane, but because the sigils aren't fully lit, you don't know exactly what it does. But there is some type of holy magic to it.
I know in the bag of holding we have something else for like a sword piece, correct?
No, that bag of holding also had the hilt piece, but it also had like the also part of the blade on there. This is just a hilt with a circle in it.
How much for it?
500 gold pieces.
I shall return another day.
That's fine with me. With that, feel free. I hope you have a great day. Apologies that you couldn't make anything out. But you did get the healing potions though. You guys begin making your way out as Odin, Lelouch, Rhea, you begin making it to what's up, Silas?
I wanted right when we left, I wanted to use the sending spell really quick.
Go for it.
I'm going to send it to Odin. I'm going to send it to Odin.
Go for it. What are you going to say to him?
Odin, someone bought out the magic shop. Lots of money. Heading to Baldur's Gate. Let's rob them. Mwah. And that's it.
Okay.
On my way.
Well, then stop eating that food from the floor.
It's delicious.
So, Rhea, Odin, Lelouch, you guys arrive at Silvera's keep. And as you knock on the door, it immediately opens for you. As you begin walking in, the three of you can see now all of the alchemy, the tables with research books, all of the library type cases around the walls filled with books. You can see jumping from one table to the next. You can see the small impish figure, the closet that looks at you guys with the beady eyes and kind of just scowls at you for a second before jumping back towards Silvera, who is making her way towards you. And she goes, "Hey, my friends from yesterday, the Dovers. What can I help you with?"
Where is the knowledge?
I apologize.
No, I'm sorry. We were just having a dispute from a moment ago.
That's fine. What's up? What would you like?
Oh, well, it is mostly him. I just came to assist him in reading, but we were looking for more. How would you word this, Odin?
Want to find out more of those demon fuckers?
And as he said.
Well, that can easily be done. Well, we can spend some time studying. As I said, I am an expert.
Oh, so giants, forging and crafting, cooking recipes.
I would love.
Well, I could probably help you with some cooking, and we can search through some of my books and see if we could find maybe something on forging or giants. But I myself am not an expert on them, so we'll see what books are in my archive.
Okay.
But with that, if you'd like to start studying about demons and devils, feel free to step here. And she points towards one of her tables. As she begins waving her hand, you can see books and books and books and all these different books being kind of just telekinesis waved towards and set onto a table, onto a very organized, neat stack. And she goes, "Please sit down at the table." She makes 3 stacks of evenly books, one for you, one for Lelouch, one for Rhea. And she stands on the opposite side of the table, like a teacher, like a lecturer. And she goes, "Let's begin, and I will begin instructing you all on what I know."
Okay. I'm going to stick my hand out of one of the books and try to have it levitate towards me.
You stick your hand out, and as you do, the closet kind of like pushes the book over in your direction.
Yes! The powers of this pickaxe are amazing.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to because I can open doors and stuff with it. Can I open books?
Yeah, you just gotta make like make a small gust of wind, knocks the book cover open.
Yeah, he just has his hand out, and I just open it for him.
It flies open. Odin, you see it fly open.
My mind is impenetrable. The ultimate weapon.
And with that, if you could all roll intelligence checks for me, I would be much appreciated. I would say because Silvera is really instructing you as well as you're reading, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Roger, Dodger.
Can I cast guidance on Odin as well?
Absolutely.
I got you. Sure. God damn it. God damn it, indeed.
And I head to my abilities. Nice. Thank God it's with advantage. That's worse.
All right. I got a 13.
I got a 3.
3. Let me do Rhea. She got a natural 1 and a 13, plus her intelligence modifier. So you guys do learn something. So with that, Silvera begins instructing you in this first phase. And what you all learn is that there is a hierarchy to the devil system. And she goes ahead and explains the hierarchy. If you guys want to write it down, feel free. But she goes, when you die and you are of an evil nature, you are summoned to the hells as a lemure, which is this kind of slushy, sad creature that's always in pain. And what happens is devils basically, through trickery and also through contracts or completing deeds for higher devils, can have their body transformed. And with that bestowed upon them more power, which is why contracts are extremely important to devils. But you start off as a lemure, which is the lowest of the low. After that, is a Neper Ebo. So Neper Ebo. After that those are the least devils. The second class is lesser devils. They go with imps, followed by spine devils, bearded devils. Above them are marigons. Following that is barb devils. After that, chain devils. And at the top of the lesser devils are bone devils. The next ones are the greater devils. When you see these, I wouldn't recommend fighting them. At the bottom are orthons, then horn devils, and then Avernus. After that is a Narzagon, an ice devil. Second to last of the greater devils are Amnesus. And the greatest of all the greater devils is a pit fiend. And then, atop all of the devils are the archdevils. You'll have a duke or a duchess, and then an archduke or duchess. And they are normally, the archduke or duchess will be the ruler of the plane. In the hells, most devils are resistant, if not immune, to fire damage. With that, and that'll be the first leg of your teaching. Go ahead and, as you're entering the second leg, go ahead and roll another intelligence check.
I'm going to do the same thing with guidance on him.
You got it. I'll roll for real.
Is it still with an advantage?
Yep.
Gotcha.
We're going to roll double.
That was almost a nat 20. Okay, so 14, and then 4.
Nice.
18.
I got a 15.
18, 15. That's good. You guys made up for Rhea.
Go back to the next.
Because she rolled double sevens. So,
I don't know if that's lucky or bad.
it could be a little bit of both. But with this one, you learn, first off, that devils find contracts to be extremely important to them. It is a way of them sometimes succeeding in the hierarchy. And a lot of times they'll hide small clauses that include things that you may have not talked about within the contract. The higher the devil, the more that they can offer you in power. So keep that in mind if you ever do want to make a contract with them.
So it's like what our friend Zeldris did?
Correct. Zeldris has made a contract with a greater devil. And in turn, I believe he has received its power for the time being. And that of a greater devil is, again, not one to be trifled with.
So, is that a good thing for him, or is it more like we should kill him?
It depends on the ends of the contract. In his case, well, he is to take the shield to Avernus or have his soul reaped. So there's, depending on what the shield gains from getting to Avernus, is what you all should think about.
I have a question concerning the devils.
Yes.
Where would a Cambion stand?
A Cambion, they're different. Cambions are part of a subgroup that include succubus and incubus. They're a little bit more of a mix of humans and devils, just as I am. But Cambions would be most likely part of, it'd be more of a mid-tier devil.
Well, a funny story concerning contracts. I offered one the other day to stay with dinner with us. They altered it. I couldn't read what they were saying, but it was pretty demonic. I'm sorry, I'm fumbling on my words. It was demonic. I threw it in the fire.
That is pretty wise. If you ever do find yourselves if you ever find yourselves attempting or wanting to make a contract, I would highly, and I mean highly, recommend looking through every single line of this contract.
What if it's like a really long one?
Take the time to read it. You never know.
What if we offer devils contracts and they can't read the language that we have?
If it comes down to writing a contract, it's going to be in most likely the language that both parties can understand.
I mean, or like there's any loopholes or anything to these contracts you know about?
It would depend exactly on the contract.
Like, what if, like, I went to go sign a contract, but instead of Odin, I put Olaf?
I believe the contract would not be fulfilled, as your name would most likely be within the statement. So if you were to write someone else's name, the contract would not be sealed. But moving on to the next subject, if you have any more questions, feel free to stop me. The next subject would be that there are 9 layers to hell. You all will be traveling to Avernus, the first level. You see, no planar portals connect directly to the hells. As such, the first layer, Avernus, is the arrival point for most visitors of the plane. Avernus is a rocky wasteland with rivers of blood and clouds of biting flies. Fiery comets occasionally fall from the darkened sky and leave fuming impact craters behind. Empty battlefields are littered with weapons and bones, showing where the legions of the 9 hells have met their enemies on their native soil and prevailed. The Archduchess of Avernus, her name is Zariel. She's supplementing her rival, Bel, B-E-L, who has fallen out of Asmodeus' favor and is forced to serve Zariel's advisor as her advisor. You can consider him as a duke of sorts.
So the Zariel, she's in charge of the Avernus?
Yes.
Is she the same Zariel that led the Hell Riders in the Hell?
She is actually. I'm not privy to the exact details around what exactly happened when she did ride into Hell. But as of right now, according to what I have in my detailed books, she is the Archduchess.
Shit. Well, that's not good.
No, not at all.
I was like, we kind of just heard that Zariel was like a general and went into Hell and it fell in battle. We did not know that she was in charge of the place.
It's quite interesting.
That complicates things.
There is also someone else you'd like to look out for. If you do hear anything with this individual, Tiamat. She also rules over her own domain within Avernus. She's a dragon deity.
Does she have like a cult following?
She most likely does. I cannot tell you exactly, but I would imagine she does. With most gods there is.
Does this crown look familiar? And I'm just going to point at Lelouch's head.
She looks over at the crown, waves a hand across. You see arcane sigils begin to appear. Her eyes light up very quickly as she gazes over and goes, "Oh man, you guys have gotten yourselves in a lot of shit." That does seem to be one of her treasured items.
We killed the cultists that were coming after us.
Yeah, we killed all of them. There's no more. Totally not.
Well, as long as you've killed all of them, because I'd imagine she is not happy about that. Dragons, especially chromatic ones, tend to be extremely greedy.
I mean, to be fair, he just found it in a chest.
If you roll a history check.
Which one of us?
This would be you and Odin, so Lucian Odin.
Gotcha.
Get the -3 from this.
All right, so -3, 17 for me.
Well, I need
17. Odin, and what'd you get, Lucian?
Well, because I'm looking at my
You
thing.
have to go do skills.
Okay, thank you. History, do I have anything? Nope. Straight roll. 7.
7. Odin, you remember the individual that had confronted you about the treasure had said that the Dampers had in fact stole that treasure.
Oh, shit. Well, you know how the Dampers were, like, evil and everything, right? You've heard of that, right?
No, I only knew that Davius Creed was evil.
Oh, well, to summarize it, the Damper family made, like, a pact with, like, a demon or something, and they were working with demons, and they had, like, a whole cult underneath their villa and everything, and they were, like, probably sacrificing children and eating their hearts or something. But yeah, they were pretty bad. And apparently, and I just remembered, but the cult that attacked us, where we found the crown, it was in the Van Thamper outpost. And apparently they stole it from the cult in the first place. Or they stole it from Tiamat herself.
And how was the cult how did they find you?
Oh, they just kind of showed up. Like, we exited a building, and they were just there.
Yes, we killed the cultists of the Dead Three, if you've heard of them.
I do know the Dead Three gods, yes.
Yeah, well, they also had a cult.
Yes.
Some pretty nasty fuckers in it.
God, all these cults.
Yes, we killed them. We came out of the cellar. Another cult with these dragon masks. I take one of the dragon masks, like, from my hip, or more from my satchel. It's like, we use these two to go and, I don't know, kind of sort of sneak into the villa and attack.
She looks over. This is actually quite a beautiful porcelain mask.
Oh,
And
thank you.
She goes. Go
Sorry
ahead.
about that.
You guys are so bad at this.
It really complements this, and I'm not using the full effect, but I'm just kind of like shooting a little bit of fire out of my mouth.
Yeah, be careful, books. We have books in here.
No, I shot it in the air. You see?
Fair. But if you guys would like to, we can. And at this point, it's getting to like midday. She goes, if we could continue learning, and you learn more.
Oh.
And as she says that, TubOP's message hits you on.
Those motherfuckers. So apparently, most of the good stuff got, like, bought by this noble family traveling to Baldur's Gate. I think we passed them yesterday, actually.
What, the ones with the magnificent horses?
Yeah, those ones.
Oh.
TubOP says we should kill them.
You actually passed them a couple days ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we passed them a while back, but TubOP says we should try to go kill them.
Well, they're probably already at Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, TubOP. Hello? TubOP. Yeah, he's gone.
What, is he nearby? Is he talking into your head again?
No, he was just talking in my head.
Again?
Yeah.
From afar?
Yes, from afar.
That's new.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I don't know if he can hear me, though. I kind of hope not, because he's a bitch.
And TubOP, you get everything right before he says bitch.
Yeah.
He's a fine gentleman.
But with that, what would you guys like to do? Odin and Lelouch.
Well, if it's all right with you, I kind of want to see if I can find anything about giants or like crafting. Ideally, giant crafting.
That can be done. You can begin looking through my books and looks over to the Lucian Rhea and goes, "You two, would you like to continue learning about this?"
Is there a cookbook at all? I just want to expand recipes.
You can look around and see if you can find one.
Can I buy one off of you?
If you can find one, sure. Odin, I can teach you my own skills, but if I have a book laying around, you can use it. But if you guys can both make investigation checks.
All right, gotcha.
Lovely.
So, like, is this library like organized by category, alphabetical order, author's name?
I think it should be both categorical and also alphabetical.
Ah, interesting. Investigation. 23.
Damn.
15 again.
Damn. But okay, and with that, Ray is gonna
19 plus 4.
Ray is gonna go ahead and continue learning about the devils. You guys, however, you begin looking around, and with those rolls, within 5 or so minutes, you guys managed to find one book about giants, specifically fire giants, and you managed to find a book about cooking.
The Joy of Cooking by Rob Boss.
It's by Chef Ramsay. It's called Hell's Kitchen. But you guys go ahead and you begin to sit down and beginning to look over these books. Go ahead and roll another intelligence check for me.
Yeah, let me get to my notes real quick.
You got it. Go ahead and make both of you go ahead and make investigation checks. And Rhea is going to go ahead and keep learning about devils, so she'll make one with advantage. She has advantage, you both do not.
Right. I got a 16.
Let me roll this Jimmy John real quick. Come on, Luck. Be on my side.
Guidance.
16.
16.
But did he do guidance?
Yeah, he did say it.
Oh, okay. So 16 plus 19.
Nice.
You got it. So you guys begin learning about that. I'll get back to you in 1 second. Zeldris and Skip-Up. As you get that response to your message, what do you do?
This motherfucker. But true. Dang, I knew I should have killed them. I should have blew up the wheels. I knew it. I should have blew up the wheels. Zeldris, remember the guys that came past and scoffed at us? They're the ones that bought them out, most likely.
Oh, the rude guys?
Yes, I said I knew we should blow out their wheels. I just knew it.
Oh man! You know, they deserve what's coming. Let's do it. I'm down.
Well, we can't get there. They're probably already at Baldur's Gate. It was a couple of days ago.
We'll catch them another time.
Yeah, so definitely having a dad bank staff. Those motherfuckers scoffed at us. And brought up the magic shop. Come on. He must have been packing so much gold. We've been rich. We've been able to buy the stuff we wanted in the shop.
Great.
And as you guys are walking out saying this, Vinay goes, I don't have too many cheap things, but this is one of the cheaper items I have. And she pulls out like this kind of monocle with this blue crystal, kind of like transparent crystal. Mm-hmm. She goes, this is the eyes of Minutesy. It helps you out whenever you're trying to find something specific, like when you're like investigating. It's 323 gold pieces.
You know what?
It sounds useful.
It does sound useful, and I didn't use up too much gold.
It might be a good thing for when you're looking for other items or magic items of gold. You never know, you might find it. Or traps.
Very true, yeah.
I'm investing. How much was it?
323 gold pieces.
For the
Who's
two.
paying?
Oh, I just remembered. Did on any chance you have an alchemy jug?
An alchemy jug. Let me look through. Is anybody paying for the Eye of Menacing?
Yeah, it sounds it's going to be useful in the future.
You got it, good sir.
It was 380, right? Gold pieces?
No, 323.
Not 323. All right, guys, your boy's officially broke.
You said an alchemy jug?
Yes, alchemy jug.
Give me 1 second, buddy. And I will tell you if she has it. She goes, let me take a look around. I may have it. Just gonna make an investigation check. Oh yeah, okay. Natural 20. She goes, yeah, I actually do have it. I got one here. She pulls out this jug. As she pulls it out, it is beautifully carved, as multiple different in carvings on both the bottom and the top of different patterns that look like almost like a diamond, like diamonds that are all connected, just like the pattern. And then around the jug, there's different stoppers that are in all different types of areas, and each stopper has a different color to it. And she goes, let's see here. What would this be priced at? This is an uncommon item. By the way, for those of you watching, for items, the way I price them, the way I like to do it is the player's handbook, not player's handbook, the Dungeon Master's Guide has a table for how much each item might be worth. So, for example, let's do uncommon items. It's worth somewhere between 101 gold pieces and 500 gold pieces. So usually I'll go, oh, okay. Hey Siri, give me a number between 101 and 500. Okay? And she goes to look to you all and says, it's worth 144 gold pieces.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll be buying that for Lelouch.
Okay. So you hand over the 144 gold pieces?
Yep.
She takes it, hands you over the alchemy jug.
Thank you so much. It's very appreciated.
As you grab it, it's like swishing and swashing on the inside.
I knew I should have killed those guys. I should have had a crash in the desert. And no one would have found out either.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
You hear a French voice in the back of your head. You should have, Skibo.
No. I thought back to the voice in the back of my head. No. You shut up. You told me not to.
All right, and who paid for the Eyes of Menacing? Soldiers? All right, cool.
Yeah, I paid all up front.
No, you got it, bud. All right, cool. And you left the hill with her. So, with that, where you all plan on going?
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to the library where the rest of them are.
You got it, Zeldris?
Same thing, but I want to try out the eye things, and to see if I can find the gold pieces Ski Bop never gave back to me a couple episodes ago.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Double check that if it needs attunement or not.
It does not.
It does not. So you begin taking the Eye of Menacing, and you put it over both your eyes. And you have to be within 1 foot of Ski Ball. So you're like shoulder to shoulder. Go ahead and roll an investigation check with advantage.
You need something, Zeldris?
Oh, no, nothing, man. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna step a foot away from Zeldris.
Okay, so as you step east, Zeldris, you get close, and as you begin looking through the eyes, Ski Ball steps away from you.
I'm going to keep getting closer, and I got a 20. I smell a demon around you, bro. Hold up.
I don't trust that.
As you look around, you do see where he's keeping his pouches. Ski Pop, you see him eyeing up your coin purse.
Don't worry, Ski Bob. I was just checking if they worked.
However, you guys begin heading over as the rest of the gang is in their third pursuit of knowledge. Sean, Odin, with that, you got a 20, I believe.
Yes. Wait, no, I got a 19.
19, I apologize. That does change it a bit. You are learning about
I
fire.
got a 25. No.
I wanted to do a thing.
What happened, Silas?
I wanted to do a thing.
You want to do something? All right, I apologize. Go for
You
it.
can go ahead.
Yeah.
Once I see him eyeing my purse, I
want
wanted to
any more?
use mold earth where he's standing and run away.
Zeldris, as you're eyeing it up and you're like focusing a lot because the lenses are like kind of zooming in a little for you, you feel your like foot get like almost as if you like stepped in mud for a second. You look down and like one of your foot are like under the ground for a brief second, and you see as soon as you look up, TubOP's in a full sprint.
What? Skibop!
Get away from my money! It's my money.
I wasn't taking your money. I was testing out the eyes.
TubOP just full sprint away to the library.
Zeldris, I imagine you come behind him running.
Yes.
However, we jump back to Odin and Lelouch. Odin's not here at the moment, so Lelouch, as you're reading, you learn a bunch of different types of techniques on dicing and slicing up different herbs and meats. You learn new ways to cook them, like charcoaling them or grilling them in specific patterns. You learn about how using oils to fry, which is something you are completely new to. Using oils to fry different foods. You learn how to saute some foods. You learn what types of herbs are good to be used with different types of foods. You learn about different types of spices that you can grow from different plants, which you can definitely use to grow from Skipa. But you begin learning all of these different techniques and all of these different platters that you are able to cook. Odin, however, as you're learning about fire giants, if you're ready.
Yeah, let me just get to my notes real quick.
You got it. So, I'll read this slower, and you can just write down what you feel is important.
Gotcha.
Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready, sir.
Awesome. The first thing you learn are fire giant fortresses are built around the inside of volcanoes or near magma-filled caverns. The blistering heat of their homes fuels the fire giants' forges and causes the iron of their fortress walls to glow a comforting orange. In lands far removed from volcanic heat, fire giants mine coal to burn. Traditional smithies occupy places of honor in their demences. And the giants' stony fortresses constantly belch plumes of sooty smoke, which is a good indicator on where they are. You also learn, from birth, fire giants are taught to embrace the legacy of war. At the cradle, its parents sing songs of battle. As children, fire giants play in war, hurling giant igneous rocks at one another across the banks of magma rivers. In later years, formal martial training becomes an integral part of life in the giants' fortresses and underground realms of smoke and ash. The fire giant songs are odes of battles lost and won, while their dances are martial formations of pounding feet that resound like smiths' hammers throughout the smoky halls. Just as fire giants pass down their knowledge of crafting from generation to generation, their renowned fighting prowess comes not from wild fury, but from endless discipline and training. Enemies make the mistake of underestimating fire giants based on their brutish manner, learning too late that these giants live for combat and can be shrewd tacticians. You find that fire giants have a fearsome reputation as soldiers and conquerors, and for their giants, yet among the giants, fire giants produce the greatest crafters and artists. They excel at smelting and smithwork, as they do at the engineering of metal and stone. And the quality of their artistry shows even in their implementation of destruction and their weapons of war. Fire giants strive to build the strongest fortresses and most potent siege weapons. They experiment with alloys to create the hardest armor, then forge the swords that can pierce it. Such works require brawn and brains, and in equal measure. And fire giants, high in ordering, tend to be the smartest and the strongest of their kind. And with that, you learn of how fire giants smelt their weapons. So in lie the techniques of smelting their weapons, and you learn that technique. So you would have advantage on strength checks you would have advantage on strength checks when smelting and shaping weapons.
Gotcha. I'll add that as a little note.
How much cake is it again?
And with that, Rhea learns about the River of Styx. She learns about how, and she's going to convey this to you, which is why I'm saying it out loud. She learns that demons pay these types of creatures that sail the River Styx to seek passage to Avernus in order to fight there in the Blood Wars. And she learns specifically from Silveria, never, and I mean never, drink the water from the River of Styx.
It's like adventure time.
Exactly. And with that, Silas, Skipop, Zeldris, you guys arrive at Silvera's tower. As you knock on the door immediately opens, and you guys are let in. So Skipop gets there first, followed by Zeldris lagging behind.
You're not
Both of them are out of breath, though. So, Silvera looks over and goes, the rest of the gang has arrived. How are we doing, all?
Why? Why, Skipop? Why?
Why you? Why are you looking at my gold?
I told you I was testing the
He
eyes.
didn't look at my gold. It's my gold.
Why are you guys breathing so heavy?
He looked at my gold with these special glasses.
I wanted to find my gold you never gave back with the eyes, and it worked.
What gold?
Now give it back.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, did I have any gold left over?
Yes, and I hand over what was it? So you had 120 minus 50. I give you back your 70 gold.
Well, I gave you 127, so it would be
127. Okay, so then
77 back, right?
yeah.
So I'll just take 50 gold out because I didn't even remove it.
So it'd be 77 gold taken back.
Oh, Skibo, did they have the thing I asked for?
Yes. You
Oh,
owe me. How much? Wait, how much was the jug again?
146, I think.
146. So you owe me 196. And here's the
100.
healing potion.
I owe you 196.
Yes, and here's the healing potion.
I just wanted the jug.
Well, forget my nice act. You owe me 146.
Oh, okay. That is no problem. No, it is because I can heal, and I have a potion on my side.
Oh, I was trying to remember who had the potion on them. Well,
I mean, I'll take it.
oh, my bad, Odin. Here's yours.
I'm going to give you 50 gold for the other one that Lelouch didn't want.
Fair.
There you go. So Silas, you can mark the 50 gold. Sean, you're going to take that down and add 2 healing potions.
And I'm down to 1.
And so Zeldris, you would have his healing potion, and so would you, TubOP. And that'll be the 4.
I add that in.
Sorry, Barrett. There was only like 4, and you didn't tell me anything you wanted.
How can you joke?
Oh, this is for me. Sure.
So Vera goes, well, and at this point it's pushing like evening into the nighttime. And she goes, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am a little tired. Do you guys want to keep studying and just sleep here and then leave in the morning? Or
It works for me, honestly, because I have a lot more to read.
I will stay here with Odin as well.
Ski Bob Zeldris.
Well, you guys all staying here. Might as well get some reading. Maybe we can learn even more.
You're right.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Before you go to bed, Silvera, do you know if you have anything of dwarven smiths?
You could. I really don't. I personally am not extremely interested in smithing, so I don't think I'd have any books on it. I'm a master or expert on the 9 hells, which is why I most likely have that book on fire giants. But you could look around and see what you could find.
Okay.
But feel free. If you guys want to stay for one last session, then feel free. I'll go for one last round of tutoring, and then I'll be heading to bed.
Very well. I am okay with that.
So, with that, what is everybody studying?
What do you even want to study?
I'm just gonna continue reading that book on fire giants.
You got it. Investigation check. Lelouch?
Anything on, I'll say, natural magic, like nature magic.
Give me guidance.
Yeah, I'm going to give you guidance.
Thank you.
Lelouch, go ahead and make an investigation check to see if you can find a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I make an investigation check
Ooh,
to find
fucking nice. I think for Lelouch it would be 19.
Okay, give me 1 second. Silas, what are you studying?
Herbs, like like different types of herbs for medical purposes inside hell.
If you want to read the book Lelouch has.
Oh, Lelouch has that one?
Yeah, so if you can get the book from Lelouch, you can read about that as well.
I don't want to spell something that he doesn't even know.
You want the joys of cooking?
I believe it was Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, yes, it was by
Zeldris?
Mainly on the bigger bad demons that would roam around in hell.
You want to read about the greater demons?
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Alright. Can I do that with advantage with the...
Because Silvera is helping you, sure. You can make advantage.
Alright.
What'd you get, Sean?
I got a 19.
19?
Sounds of ASMR reading.
Lelouch?
I also got a 19.
Beautiful. Silas?
Investigation?
Yes, sir?
20. 17 plus 3.
20. Nice. And Zeldris?
The highest I got was an 11 with advantage.
What? That's okay. Let me roll for Rhea.
Why are we doing better than the actual smart person of the group?
You guys begin reading. Zeldris, you begin asking Silvera about pit fiends, since you have one locked in your shield, and she just begins kind of lecturing you, almost like a mom. And it just kind of like bores you, and you're kind of like zoning out while you're like getting this lecture. Skipop, you get the book Lucian's been carrying about potions, and you learn about some of the herbs that can be grown. You learn about like the specific plants that are needed, and the specific herbs, the exact way to like dilute them and turn them into potions. Like make them the base for potions. And you learn about specific materials to make specific kinds of potions. So you learn that, for example, in potions of giant strength, you need the nail of the giant.
Oh,
that you want to use. But that's as much as you can find. Sean, Lelouch, looking around, you don't find much about nature magic. You actually find a couple of things. Basically, you find a book about the area surrounding Candlekeep, and you learn that the Cloakwood Forest has been rumored to house a druidic tribe that protects something. And Odin, looking back over the book, you read most things that you could find in it. The only new thing you find is that humanoids conquered in war become serfs to the fire giants, like servants. The serfs work the farms and the fields on the outskirts of the fire giants' halls and fortresses, raising livestock and harvesting fields whose bounty is almost entirely tipped to the fire king for the fire giant kings. Fire giant crafters work through insight and experience rather than writing or arithmetic. Though most of the fire giants place little worth on such frivolousness, they sometimes keep slaves as court who are versed in such skills. Serfs, not destined for court or the fields, are taken to the fire giants' mountainous realms to mine ore and gemstones from deep within the earth. And then with the 19, because you all rolled really high, you have Rhea, who learns, she's going to be learning about the 9 hells. So give me 1 second. So damn it, you all want to learn all these different things. Gotta keep
very knowledgeable.
Shit, what was it? Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm having like a brain fart.
All this knowledge.
No, it's just seriously.
This is like an entire D&D book.
No, I'm so sad. I'm so mad I'm forgetting right now.
I learned about the joys of cooking and some druidic tribes.
I'm learning about this fucker.
Yeah, actually.
I think this might be, well, it could be.
Is that a frost giant? Or,
it kind of looks like a frost giant, but it's also...
It could be a fire giant because it's like all fire behind him. Yeah. Look at his eyes.
They're red, but he looks blue.
That is true, but it could also be light.
Yeah, there's one solution to this.
Nope.
Okay, here we go. Wait, we gotta hydrate?
Yep.
Thank you, Nacho. Much appreciated.
Cheers, Nacho, good sir.
Cheers.
Oh, how's that?
Okay.
Refreshing.
Thank you, Nato.
Okay. She learns, and she learns that there are multiple different legions to devils. She goes, so Silvera's speaking, and you guys can all hear her speak as you guys are reading. She goes, although the basic facts of the Blood War aren't subject to debate, a host of theories exist that they attempt to explain why the conflict erupted in the first place. The devils fight as a matter of pride, mixed in with burning resentment for the cosmic order that refuses to acknowledge their role as overseers of the multiverse. To the devil's way of thinking, the 9 hells are the front lines in the demon's war against all creation. And the fate of the cosmos depends on the devil's ability to blunt the invasion and send the demons back to the abyss, which is where they come from. In fact, devils believe that demons would have long ago swept across the multiverse, but for unflinching rule of law that underlies the actions of infernal leaders and their armies. If necessary, a general must not hesitate to sacrifice an entire legion to stall an enemy's advance or punch a hole through an enemy's phalanx. Iron discipline combined with ruthless focus on victory at any cost, and that's what fuels the devil's war machines. And as she starts talking about war machines, that is when this section ends. But with that, she goes, all right, I think that's about enough for me. I'm going to be heading to bed now. And Severa finds herself moving to one of the upper sections of the tower to bed down for the night. What are the rest of you doing?
Binge read.
All right, so you binge read through the night as you eventually... Go ahead, Zeldris.
I wanted to binge read as well, but on hellish materials, like components they would use to make weaponry.
Okay. So, and Ski Pop, are you heading to bed?
Yeah, I'm just gonna head to bed. So.
You got it.
Oh wait,
Lelouch? Sorry, go ahead.
Actually, I want to talk to Odin and Lelouch.
You got it. Let's go for it.
So Odin, Lelouch, Lelouch, you obviously read a little bit about the potion making and how we can pretty much, make him a little bit.
Yes.
I am perfectly fine. You growing the necessary components off of me, so we can save money, because that was a whole lot of money for some healing potions.
That was indeed, and I was also thinking about having little potted plants that we could, put just dirt and the pots to bring into different areas, so then I can have the seeds and.
Very true. Put them in the bag of holding.
Well, aren't plants alive?
Yes, but I can bring them back. I would just need the dirt, really.
Oh.
Because I don't know if there's any, potent soil in hell.
And Odin, are you a giant exactly? I've seen you grow into massive sizes before, but are you a giant?
I mean, my mother was a Goliath, and they're distant cousins of giants, but we're very different from an actual giant. From what I remember from my clan's teachings, giants were on a whole other level. Being.
Thinking about making you that strength potion again. But, of course, we need a giant's toenail. But if you're not a giant...
I mean, do you want to give it a try, maybe? Maybe we can make a potion of Odin strength.
If you really want to try...
It turns you into Odin for 1d4 minutes.
Goes down and everything. Strength goes all the way up.
But we're going to rip up one of your toenails.
Steroids.
Or Odin?
What was that?
We're going to need to rip off one of your toenails.
No, not right now.
Why not right now?
because we are in a kind of public area, and I think I can numb the pain a bit because you're going to just rip out your toenail.
Well, Odin's gonna make a perception check to see if there's anyone around.
Would you like?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Right now without paying for it?
Perhaps. Why did I go to this one? Perception check.
Oh, it's what?
16.
You start. 1 second. Okay. You look around, and you can see lurched on top of one of the library bookcases is her closet.
Why?
You said at the books?
No, there's a little pet thing up there. You know, like this really small green one.
The frog?
No, not the frog. No, it's right there.
Oh, ugh.
He kind of begins like jumping from bookcase to bookcase.
I don't think you would really mind.
Do you want something to numb the pain first?
Ah, no, it's fine. I'm just gonna take off my boot. And real quick, how big is the area we're in right now?
The study itself is relative size for Silvera to be in, but with all of you, it's a little cramped.
You want to go back to the rooms?
It's like roughly, I'd say the area itself is like, I'd say like 40-foot radius, but it's filled with a lot of books and bookshelves and tables for research and alchemy tables.
Just real quick, I'm gonna pop outside to like a little balcony or whatever.
Yeah, you begin walking out, you open the door.
I'm just gonna look to see if it seems big enough.
Yeah, there's plenty of space outside of the tower.
I'm going to take off my boot.
Yep.
I'm going to turn giant.
Okay, you turn into giant Odin, your size enlarging.
And I'm just going to go for, let's go with the middle toe. And I'm going to just try to yank it out.
Make a strength check.
Gotcha.
Who redeemed the name generator?
Natural 20.
Wow.
So 24 total.
Wait, what's the name generator?
Okay. All right. When I think that was Nacho who redeemed it. Nacho, I will make this a thing. And with a natural 20, just perfectly ripped off. Without even catching any of the blood or ripping the toenail too far, any of the skin or anything, you get just the edge of the toenail.
And just to make sure it's clean and sanitized, I'm going to rip off the area where I ripped it off.
With a natural 20?
The pause.
It is one of the most painful things you've ever done, but you rip off the rest of the toenail.
This is a man who was stabbed multiple times.
It is bloody. You take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Just damage. Actually, you rolled a natural 20, made that 8.
Oh no.
8 points of damage.
Throughout the halls of Candlekeep, you just hear.
Oh god, well, then I go and I take the alchemy jug, and they had these for alchemist things back in the fucking druid coven. I just go beer, and I just start running.
Oh, the entire jug begins to fill up as the Lelouch comes running outside.
Oh, then it's 4 gallons. Drink all of this. It is beer.
I'm still big, so I'm just gonna pick it up with one hand and start chugging.
With that, you begin taking it back, and it is literally all alcohol, all ale, straight to the back of that, and it tastes good too.
Nice. Chugging all 4 gallons.
But with that, you get your 4 gallons. A minute goes by, and your body shrinks back to normal Odin size with a throbbing thumbnail.
Okay. Ski Bop. It is done.
Odin, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, by the way.
Oh, God. Let me double check.
By the way, he just drank 4 gallons of alcohol.
Yeah.
I need to go to John's mic real quick. Constitution saving throw.
Zodris?
Oh yeah. Quick question: would the nail still be big, or would it have shrunk down as well?
It also shrank down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
It's not part of his body anymore. It'd be just huge.
However, Odin, would you
It
get
has a giant shield. No, I got an 18.
An 18? You know, I mean, you're handling it pretty all right. You feel like you're on the verge of throwing up, but you're handling it. You're drunk as fuck.
Ski Bop.
Yep. Okay. Let's put it on the table. Put it on the table.
Okay, I'm gonna put my foot on the table.
No, the toenail. Just put the toenail on the table.
No.
God, those freak.
Put the toenail. By the way, the toenail is probably like black and just filled with dirt.
Yeah, it is a fungusy, infected. It is not looking too hot.
Okay. Martha.
You guys can also. Do you have your shoe back on?
Stay up.
Yeah.
Do you have your shoe on, Odin?
Oh no, my shoe's still off.
You guys can see all the blood coming from Odin's toe.
You're tracking the blood in here.
Eldris?
Yeah, I'm gonna just. Hey, Odin, you want me to heal that up for you?
Someone take care of him and hold him up. I will clean the blood.
It's fine. I just need 8 hours of sleep.
Okay.
Cedrus, hold him up. I'm going to clean off the blood.
I'm going to try to start getting the components ready to make. Try to attempt to make the.
Do you have alchemist supplies or herbalist supplies? Herbalist kit?
I think I might have. Let's see.
An herbalist kit?
I'm not. I have to wait for him to give me.
I do. Would you like to use it?
Yes, I would.
I'm just gonna drop it on the table, and then I have a question. If I use control water, could that take out the blood from the from like the wood panels that's starting to seep into?
Yeah, no, you would be able to control water.
All right. Yeah, I'm taking it, doing that, and I'm just gonna
put it back in. Use it.
And Toxic, I hope you have a great night, and also good luck on your test tomorrow, bro. I appreciate it.
Have a good night, Toxic.
Good luck on your test.
You put it right here.
No.
Yeah, I need it back in my system.
No, you need to sleep. So just open the bag.
Huh?
Wait, I have some vials.
I don't think so.
Can I just use healing hand on your toe?
I'm holding a bubble of blood.
Just throw it outside. Throw it outside.
I'm just gonna
throw it outside.
I'm gonna go outside. Is there a plant or something like nearby?
Yeah, you can spot like a small little.
I'm just dumping all of it into it.
You got it.
The plant becomes giant.
Eldris, are you using healing hands?
Yeah, I'm gonna use healing hands on his toe.
How much does he heal?
He's gonna get 5 hit points back.
There you go. Odin, you heal 5 hit points. Skip up. Begin
halfway.
The process itself would take a second. It would take a while. You can start beginning the process. Go ahead and make a nature check.
Nature check. I have a +0 in nature.
Yeah, make sure you do this when you do it. You want to make sure
Oh, then
that
sit down
Wait,
here.
Lush,
the-
do you think
I'm
you can
gonna
help me out a little bit since you read the book too?
Yes, I will. I'm gonna take the jug, and just for cinematic purposes, I'm just gonna say water to just go and have it just fill with just a little bit of water, not like all the way.
the green stuff on the toenail
Drink.
can be used for seasoning.
No, drink this.
Ugh.
I'm just holding the jug.
Rhea's head first into a book, like sleeping.
Oh, I accidentally put myself as taking 10 damage, 5 damage. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
But-
I'll help Skibop with the nature check.
I'm just going to be chugging that water.
Can
So go ahead and make a separate nature check, Lelouch. As Skibop's kind of like talking to you about it.
Use guidance.
On the computer.
Oh.
Well, your nature is
Yeah.
it's probably pretty high.
Use
Yeah,
guidance.
it's a 3.
Use guidance.
Yeah, so 3.
I don't know if you can guide him.
Just press it.
Yeah. See what it is.
23, natural 20 for Lelouch.
Jeez, Louise.
Sheesh. You guys begin. You both, Skibop and Sean, Lelouch, you guys begin the process of creating the potion, and you get about like using Skibop to grow a couple of herbs, mashing them together, putting them into alchemy, into the herbalist kit, beginning to kind of strain them, create the liquids that are needed to mix the chemicals. You're getting pretty close. You're about halfway there.
All inside a library.
But while you're doing that, you get too tired and you both end up falling asleep. Zeldris, Odin is already sleeping through his drunkenness. What would you like to do? Your last one awake.
Greta. Gorrick.
I'm gonna just pray to Gond and apologize for not doing my daily prayers that I'm supposed to be doing.
You got it. Go ahead and make a religion check, and if you want to go ahead and actually say a prayer, or if you just want to go off of that, that's also fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go off that and hopefully. Okay, I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked sleight of hand. Oh, natural 1 + 6, so I got a 7.
You got it. You reach out in prayer to Gond, but as you kind of reach out and begin praying and asking for apology and forgiveness, your holy symbol does not glow. There is no response.
Oh,
I'm fucked up.
it's all right. I was a married man and I was gone for 2 weeks. More.
But with that, Zeldris, you find yourself to sleep. And with that, you all wake in the morning. Severa wakes you all, and you all begin eating your days of rations. You can go ahead and mark down a day's ration. Severa goes, well, kind of like moving her shoulder around. She goes, I've asked for a couple individuals to begin escorting you all to Elturop. How did I forget? To Traxagor's Key. They're ready when you are. So if you're ready, you can go.
Could we have gone to the inn to get breakfast so we don't use rations?
If you guys want to stop at the inn and eat breakfast instead, that's also fine. We can say you guys did that in the morning. You can all mark down like 5 copper pieces.
Gotcha.
And then you guys would make it back to her, and she goes, first off, before you do go, here, this is the map that I referred to beforehand, and This is probably the only advice I could give you for right now, or the only help that I could give you. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in the loot cave, guys. So go ahead and take a look at the loot cave. And she goes, that's the only map that I have. But again, you can't trust it word for word. And she dropped the map of Avernus.
Must look at mappy map.
Oh boy. There's a lot of blood rivers.
It is surprising that there's even one blood river.
Oh, where do they get all the blood from?
I think from each other.
Ah.
There is a constant war there.
Yes.
But with that, please follow me. And she begins leading you up, onto the third floor of her tower, where there's platforms. You can see that Silvera ushers you to this crescent-shaped landing platform with a stunning view of the sea. So it's facing the sea. Waiting for you atop are several griffins with saddles. Their handlers are already on top of them, and they stand nearby to help you. She says, the griffins are instructed to fly to Traxigor's tower. Don't worry, it's safe. And these are all individuals that work for Candlekeep and myself. As you look over to the riders, and they're all wearing leathers. They have like spears on their backs and helmets with the sigil of Candlekeep on their forehead. And she goes, they will be escorting you to Traxigor's tower.
That is lovely. Do you mind if I get a couple of minutes? I just have to go down to do my morning prayer.
Do as you will.
Also, thank you, VT, for subscribing for 3 months.
Ooh, thank you, VT.
Thank you, VT.
Thank you, VT. No, I didn't spam VT. You're good, though. I appreciate you making it, though.
Heck yeah.
And thank you for subscribing again, bro.
Thank you, buddy.
Shoot, I was gonna say something. So, Lulu, should you take a second to go pray down by the tree? What are you gonna say?
I'm just going to thank Sylvanus for keeping me alive in this journey. I pray to keep my family safe, and I just want to thank him for his guidance and the gifts that he's given me.
You got it. Go ahead and make a nature check.
Gotcha.
15.
15. It's not bad. You feel that as you're praying, you feel your arm begin to strike that. Your arm begins to kind of begin to turn to wood again.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear in your ear, bind your life, bind others' lives, and keep them living. Bind your foes and strike them down.
Mm-hmm. I do not know what that means, my lord. I'm a little confused.
Kill.
You just hear, you'll know what it means when the time's right. And you see the wood begin to recede back into your skin.
Okay, I'm gonna head up back to the tower. Wait, I have a question. Is there a letter or anything that showed up?
Did you send a letter?
Yeah, I said that earlier when I texted you, like giving the gist.
I do apologize. I actually didn't hear that.
It's
So,
okay.
by now there would have been a letter. You would have gotten a messenger bird that would have dropped a letter for you. In the letter, it would have said, again, it's kind of like a two-parter, like two-paragrapher.
Yeah.
The first one is from your son, and he goes from Ulrich, and he goes, I was kind of excited for you to come back, Dad. But it's okay. I know you're going to be safe, and you got this first part down, so you're strong enough to definitely finish up whatever you got to do next, and by the time you get back, I'll make sure that I'm a lot stronger. Maybe I can come with you. I'll miss you. And what was the name of your teacher again? Your mentor?
I believe it's
Savvy Chappy.
Caliana. I think I can pull it up real quick because I have the Google Docs app. But if it loads, that would be much appreciated. Liana.
You know, and Liana's been talking about you a lot. It kind of reminds me of Mom, but I hope you come back safe. Love you. And then the next paragraph from Liana, she goes, I figured you'd probably have more to do. I'll make sure to take care of Ulrich. There's been a couple more incursions lately, but we've been able to stave them off. And Ulrich's getting strong. Almost as strong as you when you were at this age.
We have that competition.
She goes, be safe. Be with Sylvanus. And that is all.
Good to know. All right, now I'm gonna head up and just kind of like scratch my arm and like feel around, just to know like what the hell is this all about.
Trying to get to know what's going on with your arm. Not yet though. However, with that, Silvera goes, feel free to mount them. You all begin to. What's up?
You can keep going for now.
Keep up?
Can I check which one likes me the most?
Sure. Make an animal handling check.
Yay. No. 6.
What'd you get?
6. Well, not
You
be rolling
become
that anymore.
you begin walking around to most of them, and they're pretty trained. Like they're very disciplined. None of them really show a like for you or a disdain for you. Like they're disciplined enough to not attack you, but none of them are particularly nice of you. And there's 5 of them in total.
I'll get on the second one.
Okay, you get on the second one. Odin.
I'm gonna go up to Silvera with just slobber chops in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Silvera, I have a favor to ask you.
Yes.
Can you watch my cat? I don't want to bring him into hell.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh God.
Guidance. Guidance.
Okay.
That's
guidance.
What did you get?
11.
His thing was a -2, but then he got a +2 because of guidance.
She goes, she, and the Quasit jumps over and kind of starts hissing at the cat, and the cat starts hissing back. They're probably not going to get along.
I'll give you the money to feed her.
Maybe you could ask Trexigor. He might have a better chance.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Slobber Chops. We'll find you a home.
Meow?
Meow. Meow. I'm gonna just kind of press her to my forehead real quick. Meow. Put it back on the shoulder.
Kind of grabs onto your forehead and sits on your head and then jumps.
I'm just gonna leave her on my head.
Jumps on the forehead, on the head. However, you all begin to mount your griffins, and the moment you guys do, they all leap off the edge and begin kind of diving down after their wings open. And you guys begin gliding through the air in the ocean, like towards the ocean, not towards the land. As you guys begin to pick up speed and also pick up height. The griffins take off, they fly and head out towards the sea, flying just below the clouds. As you guys begin making your distance, Candlekeep looks no less majestic from the air, but grows smaller as the griffins begin to soar westward. The air grows smaller as the griffins soar in this west direction. You guys, in certain places, have a tough time breathing. But you guys are now kind of flying over the ocean. It is early in the day, so you guys are seeing the sun kind of come up on one edge, the beautiful sky, the clouds that fill the area, and you guys are flying for a solid 20 to 30 minutes. Is there anything you'd like to try to say while you guys are kind of flying by? It sounds like a lot of wind going by.
This is pretty.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What did you say?
Casmalas redeemed hydrate. Thank you, Cassie, for that hydration.
I had to wait.
I did all I could. We'll need a refill on water soon.
However, you guys continue flying as your attendants talk.
Every time they says, "What? Huh? Did you say something?"
Sorry, can't hear you, man. Oh.
You guys see coming up on the horizon. Zeldris, you notice this first with the highest passive perception.
Ancient red dragon.
It blows you all out of the sky. You see large rocky islands that pass below, and beyond them,
Took me a second.
and beyond them lies the open sea. And as you guys fly for about 25 minutes, you begin to see a windowless, doorless, stone tower, which somehow floats in the sky ahead. The griffins begin flying towards it. They pass through the jagged holes riddling the tower's canonical peak to land on top of the tower floor. Below, which has a spiral staircase leading down. But you're now landed on top of this massive tower that's floating in the middle of the air. And you're on top, and you just see a stairway leading downwards. You guys hear one of the attendants speak and goes, "This is Trexigor's tower. You may depart here. You should head down and be able to find him."
How is the door floating?
The tower is floating.
How?
I assume through some arcane means. I'm not an arcanist myself, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
Right. Well, with that, you guys begin to kind of jump off of the griffins. The griffins begin to fly off back towards Candlekeep.
Before they go off, I'm gonna go and cast Speak to Animals. I'll expend a spell slot for that. And I'm just going to say, thank you, gentlemen, for giving us a ride. And even though I say that like out loud, the riders are gonna assume I said that, but I'm saying it all to the griffins.
You got it. The griffins respond, "Of course, it is our job, our duty. We are proud servants."
Oh, I would have had it prepared.
But with that, they begin to fly off.
I think it's second level.
So, you guys are on the top floor. What would you guys like to do?
I guess we should head down, like they said.
Zeldris, you want to say something?
I want to admire the beauty from up top again.
Go for it, man. You begin to make your way towards the ledge and begin looking around. It is nothing but open sea around you. Keep up.
I use gust and Zeldris is direction. No.
Who's your wings, boy? Fly!
But Zeldris, you begin looking around, and it is a beautiful sight. The tower itself is this kind of gray rock tower in the center, multiple levels to it. There's no windows or doors, just kind of holes poked in certain spots. And all around you is like the sunrise, the beautiful, like glistening ocean. As you see the 4 griffins begin to take off into the sky, the clouds above y'all. The clouds are close above y'all, by the way. Like, I'm talking like 60 to 80 feet above. But it is quite beautiful.
Are there any birds?
Make a perception check.
Where's your goat, Odin?
23.
23? Yeah, you spot a couple groups of birds beginning to fly around the peak of the tower itself.
Are they flying close to the tower or well away from it?
About halfway down.
Manticore's wrath ranged attack.
Still with my speak with animals, I'm just going to scream, "Move out of the way!"
Go ahead and make a ranged attack with Manticore's wrath.
22.
You bastard.
22. You let loose one of the spines as it flies and roll damage.
6.
This poor pigeon is just skewered. As Lucy, you yell out with speak animals, and as you do that, you hear what? As they all kind of look back up, and one of them is just skewered and sent flying into the water.
Oh, thank God they don't have any emotions.
They have so much.
Lulu, you just hear, run, scatter, go in different spots, faster, run. How dare you? What did we do?
Yeah, Odin's just laughing. Lelouch's just like, honestly, he's just like, oh my God.
I'm really pretty good with this aiming thing.
Yeah, no, stop, please.
However, you all begin making your way down the stairs of the tower.
Calm down, man.
Who's leading the way?
Rhea.
Okay. Rhea is leading the way. She'll make a perception check.
She's the strong woman.
She is a strong, independent woman. You all begin making your way down. You see that one level down, as you're walking around the spiral staircase, around the first level down, you see the platform that it brings to. You see a cluttered chamber, very different from Silvera, where it was extremely organized. You see a cluttered chamber illuminated by various objects upon, this is a very rudimentary spell called Continual Flame, that casts basically light in the area. You see, scurrying around the room is an otter, dressed in a tiny red cassock.
Wait. An otter?
An otter. And
like OTTER?
yes. You can see the otter mumbles to itself in common, mentioning something about a tuning fork. Suddenly, it takes notice of you and stands upright with a cane in its hand. And it says, "Lulu, wake up! Our guests have arrived! Lulu, wake up!" And as you guys hear the small otter begin talking, at the sound of her name, you see coming out of a pile of blankets a small golden-furred elephant near a table strewn with alchemical equipment. The elephant with wings. The wings are feathery and white. Lets out a pleasing trumpet sound.
I think my speak with animals would still be on, but I'm just going, you are beautiful.
And Zeldris, who speaks Celestial. Anybody else speak Celestial, by the way?
No.
Nope.
The sound comes across as almost like a song, the trumpet that's played from her trumpet. And you hear, oh, hi guys. We've been waiting for you. I've been waiting. I can't wait to. I've actually got the chance to meet you. You guys are so cool. You guys look amazing. I'm Lulu, by the way. And Odin?
I'm gonna try to pet Lulu.
Lulu flies over and immediately lets you pet her.
Sorry, slobber chops.
And I'm gonna go ahead and post a picture of both Lulu and the otter. You can go ahead and check the loot cave.
Oh my god, they're fucking awesome.
However,
I want it.
Traxagor speaks up. The otter speaks up and goes, I'm Traxagor, by the way. I apologize for, and he kind of like waves at himself. This startles most people, and I apologize for the mess as he points around to the complete clutter that is his alchemical room. And he goes, I was just searching for the tuning fork. Silvera already informed me that you needed to go to Avernus. I was just looking for the right fork. I hope the flight over here was pretty nice. And this is Lulu, by the way. Lulu, introduce yourself. And Lulu begins talking. This time, she goes, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I should have did this. And you hear the first part, Zeldris, but then the rest of it comes to all of you telepathically. And you hear, hi, I'm Lulu. Traxagor tells me you guys plan on going to Avernus. And go ahead, Zeldris.
I don't mean to cut her off, but I'm just going to say, I already heard you introduce yourself already.
Oh, sorry. I don't think they did, though.
Did you guys not hear what she said before?
No, but it sounds amazing either way.
No, stop being rude.
Oh, I didn't know. Brush up on your language, man.
She goes,
I just learned how to read.
I'm Lulu, and I'm Lulu the Hollyphant. And you guys are the Delvers, as far as Silvera said. And you guys are going to Avernus, and I plan on going with you, actually.
Wait, what?
And she's kind of like, you see her kind of like reach up with one of her arms, and she goes, I was the angel of Zario when she assembled her army of Hellriders to attack Avernus. Through the gate we went, tearing through those damn devils. And like hearing her curse is like the cutest thing ever.
I just imagine it's like a, cat bug?
Yeah.
Like that.
She goes, like a song through the air. Victory was in our grasp until some of the Hellriders betrayed us. They retreated through the gate and sealed it behind us. Before she was captured, Zario told me to hide her sword. So it wouldn't fall into the evil hands. And she's like kind of grabbing her head and like moving it to the side. And she goes, someone helped me hide the sword, but I don't remember who. We found a place to hide it, but I don't remember where. I escaped Avernus, but I don't remember how. Most of my memory is gone, and I don't remember why.
You are adorable.
Zeldris?
I just want to tragic, but in such a half sword that we have.
Say it again?
Is perhaps part of it?
She looks it over. She goes, no, that doesn't look like it.
Junk then. Throws it back in the bag.
Just stabs a skeleton.
Yeah.
He loses his last hit point. However, Traxagor speaks up and goes, Yeah, it seems like Lulu's lost a bit of her memory, but she's really a good girl. I'm not gonna lie. She's really fun to be around, and I mean, she's pretty adorable.
Right.
Lulu kind of begins kind of flying towards the floor, and like the otter walks over to the elephant and begins petting the elephant's fur.
I have a couple questions.
Well, go ahead, as he's like petting her fur.
First, how good are you at swimming?
Me?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty good.
Alright, second. What the fuck are you?
He goes, I'm Traxigor. Oh, you mean my form?
Yeah, no offense, but...
No, it's okay. Most people ask about it. I looked like a regular human at one point. But through some, nif-naps and a high-level spell here and a high-level spell there, I got transformed into this. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of prefer this. But I can still, and he begins kind of waving his hands around. You can see, arcane symbols begin to pop out. Books begin flying all over the place. He goes, I can still, I still got it in me.
Okay. I have one more question.
Yeah, man, I'm here for it.
This one's more for Lulu.
Lulu.
Talk to her.
With the trumpet.
Just have Slobber Chops outreach talk to her.
Lulu kind of flies up.
I'm gonna let Slobber Chops go.
Meat looks at Slobber Chops eye to eye. They're both seeing each other. And Lulu takes one of her her elephant arms and just pets Slobber Chops. And 1 second. Slobber Chops accepts it.
This is such a weird encounter.
He's adorable.
This is a real culture shock. No, sorry, but...
It's okay. Traxigor kind of jumping up onto it, climbing up onto a table and pushing over a couple books. Make an investigation check. Double threes. Oh, God, I can't find the dang tuning fork to take you all to freaking Elturel. If you guys could help me look, it'd be really appreciated.
Will do.
Yeah.
I have one question. Is that an alchemical set? It's over there.
Yeah, that is my alchemy set.
That is amazing. Do you mind if me and my friend here, Skip Up, we go and finish up something? We are already halfway done.
I mean, sure.
I'm making a potion of Odin strength.
Are you Odin?
Yeah.
I approve this.
Yeah.
The rest of you three, could you please help me look for this, please? And Lulu, if you could, and Lulu's and you guys hear in your heads, yeah, of course, Traxy. I'll definitely go looking for it.
God, it's so cute.
Zeldris, remember to use the glasses you bought.
I'm using those. I have not forgotten.
But with that, begin the search. I need all of you to make investigation checks.
Does it look like a normal fork or is it different?
He goes, it's gonna look like it's gonna be like a fork, but it's only 2-pronged. This one's gonna be red, hot, really hot. And it's gonna be red and black, like lava stone.
Is it safe to touch?
It's gonna be a little uncomfortable, but it's not gonna actually hurt you.
Okay. I will believe you.
And also, Lelouch and Alonzo go ahead and make nature checks.
My name's Chiba.
I'm gonna send Slobber Chops to look for it too.
You got it.
Yes.
Nice.
20.
17.
17.
20.
And skip up 20. You got it. What everybody else on investigation checks?
I
Investigation.
didn't even roll yet.
I got a 20.
You got a 20.
Yeah, non-natural. And
Nice.
Slobber Chops.
Perception.
+5.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually.
No, it's investigation, not perception.
Oh,
Fuck not.
It's intelligence. It's just a straight roll. Slobber Chops got a 10.
What'd you get?
I got a 20.
19.
So 20 and 10, and then Zeldris?
19.
19, beautiful. So Zeldris, as you're kind of looking through all these different like books, alchemical tools all over, and kind of moving, rummaging things around, you don't find it per se, but you do find a bit of folded cloth. And as you begin to unfold it, it's a stylish like hat, really stylish like Peter Pan type of hat with like a feather in it. Slobber Chops begins kind of looking around, and she reports back to you, Odin, and she finds a tiny chest, like very tiny, carved to look like numerous feet on the bottom, like a little trinket. Rhea finds an alabaster mask, and she just kind of like sets it back down. Then Odin, you find, as you're looking around, Odin, you manage to find a dragon's bony talon hanging from a plain leather necklace, and right next to it, what seems to be a fork that's vibrating, and it's slightly red and black.
I'm going to take the necklace, and I'm going to pick up the fork.
Okay. And Chashigor goes, you found it! Amazing. You can keep the necklace. I don't care.
What is it?
It's just a dragon tooth. Sorry. It's just a dragon claw.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I keep these kind of things as souvenirs from my adventuring days.
Do you know what this little thing, Slobber Chop sound is? The little chest with feet.
Oh, that's just like a little play toy. And if you wind this up and it kind of goes to the side and it's kind of winding a little piece on the side, you cut it down and all the feet begin moving and the chest moves forward a little bit. And you can see Slobber Chop's like jumping to each side of it as it's walking.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
Zeldris?
I just want to ask, what's this nice looking hat?
Again, just another souvenir from my adventuring days.
Can we have any souvenir?
You're doing something else. So, you guys, what did you roll? Skipop and Dylan?
17.
20. My bad. I thought we were still in the same room. That's why.
You are, but you're working on something else.
Fair.
You guys, with that, it's not a natural 20, but you guys are pretty close to finishing. You figure maybe one more time working on this, you might be able to get this done. But you're pretty close. You just kind of got to get the final touches on this potion, and you might possibly be able to make yourself an Odin strength potion. However,
if I drink it.
We're gonna give.
With that, Traxagor has the tuning fork, and he goes, "All right, well, I'm ready to send you all to hell if you guys are all ready to be there."
Usually people don't say it that nicely.
Well, sometimes people are not in honor.
That's true.
Fair.
Also, before we get sent to hell, I have a request.
Okay.
Can you watch my cat?
He looks over at the cat. The cat looks over at him. He goes, "Well, cat."
I have some food for him that I can give you.
Would you like to stay with me? Slobberchops jumps down towards the otter, begins sniffing him.
Guide.
And then kind of just rubs on the otter. And Slobberchops is bigger than this otter. So as she's rubbing on the otter's being pushed to the side. He's pushing back. He's like, all right. I'll keep you. Just be careful with the claws. Be careful with the claws. Damn it, use your points. All right. Kind of pushing back on Slobberchops. I'll feed you when I get back.
I can give you some coins for food if you need it.
It's all right. It's all right. You know, just bring me back something. Bring me back something nice from hell. Some souvenir or something.
Do you want some skulls?
It's not really my style.
We already have a couple in the bag.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Need to make you a special druid.
Nope.
No, I'm saying for right now.
I'm good. Tuning fork. Takes out he has the red tuning fork. He goes, I'm just gonna need all of us to hold hands and we can get this going. All right. As you all begin holding hands,
Can I hold Lulu's hand?
Yeah, Lulu begins to fly over. It's like small flight. One hand goes into your hand. The other hand reaches out. The other Lulu hand reaches out towards Rhea. Rhea grabs it. Rhea reaches for Ski Pop.
I'll give my hand to Rhea. Who's the other person next to me?
The otter. So you'd have to be like one knee down, holding the otter's hand.
I give him my pinky.
He grabs onto it, and he goes, "All right, well, here we go. Man, I haven't been here in a long time. This is not going to be nice." You guys all stand in a circle here. Chastigor taps the tuning fork. Ding! As everything begins to vibrate, you look around, and even the room around you begins to vibrate. As he begins to mutter arcane sigils, and with a blink of an eye, you all are teleported away. Everything goes dark. As immediately your eyes begin to brighten as you see small speck-like stars coming in your direction as you guys are moving at extreme pace, almost shot like through a railgun. And you guys are moving at extreme, massive pace, shooting through one after the other. You can see your bodies like outstretched. As you're moving at extremely fast paces, you can see a massive wall.
Odin's just screaming the entire time.
An old man in blue robes passes you.
You see a massive astral blue wall. And you can see within the wall like small circles, and you guys are heading towards one of them, slicing right through and pushing through. And as you do, you guys, this is like going through like a roller coaster. You have like this butterfly effect in your stomach, and it all stops at a brief moment. And you feel your feet make purchase on the ground. As you begin to look up at the landscape around you, you see hot, stinging air assaults your senses. You see city streets in front of you. The streets are lined with buildings that have crumbled. Have crumbled and collapsed. Some of them still standing, but barely. The ground shudders and moves almost like an earthquake. You have to get your standing. You see the red smoky sky. In the red smoky sky, a 400-foot diameter sphere of darkness that discharges strokes of bluish white lightning as it loads over electricity, strikes an area, striking another area. Striking Odin right in front of you. You see lightning hit the floor. You see it strikes at irregular intervals. Perched atop a distant bluff, overlooking the rest of the city, is a crumbling fortress. Traxigor looks up, gazes up at the black orb nervously, utters a few arcane syllables, and disappears in the blink of an eye.
But Otter.
What?
Those of you
Counter spell.
Can I spell him?
Those of you who are proficient with Arcana, you can go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
I think I might be.
No.
You have a +0, in fact.
Yeah.
15.
It's ironic because you're proficient in intelligence saving throws.
Can I attempt?
Sure.
Odin's
Silas?
just confused.
15?
Yeah.
This is... Go ahead, what'd you get, Zeldris?
21.
What?
21, not natural.
Of course, not natural.
Silas, you have... This is definitely not the spell that you used to get here. And it's weird because you guys left in like a teleporting, swirling fashion. This was like 1 second he's there, 1 second he's not. And it wasn't like invisibility either. This was much higher. And Zeldris, you look over and you've heard of high-level spells. You've heard of spells that are completely out of your mind that like people have talked about but you've never seen in person.
Mm-hmm.
This was the time stop spell.
So,
One of the highest level spells you could cast.
Deal.
Right.
Jotaro. As you guys are now at the edge of a city, and as you begin to look around, you realize this is Eltaro. And you're currently at the edge of the city. And you look back, you begin looking over and off the edge. Everybody make perception checks.
Bruh.
Oh.
11.
It is roll for mine.
17.
15, 11,
That's 17.
6, or 17, my bad.
I got the 11.
Got a 9.
Zeldris? Huh?
A 9.
9. So this would be ski bop. And let's see if Rhea is currently, you can see Rhea is currently like nervous and also like emotional. You guys are looking around. What you all notice is you see Elturel is being held up by these massive black spikes on each side. And as you look, there's chains that are tethering Elturel to the floor. And these are gargantuan spikes. And as you look over the side, you can't really tell the landscape. You can tell the landscape, this hellish, like flaming / like lava scape. Zeldris, as you look down, you begin kind of, not Zeldris, Ski Pop, you begin kind of hearing like clashing or like battle. And you look very deeply out towards the bottom and you can see hordes of both demons and devils meeting at a front and beginning battling each other.
My right
As both sides are just in a complete chaos attacking each other. Blood being shed everywhere. You can see spine devils, all different types of devils that you have seen, barb devils, etc. Bearded devils, and you can see much larger devils, also much smaller devils, and a variety of different demons that you've never seen before.
Use the Pokédex.
Can I use the demon dex?
You actually
into battle.
you're outside of the range. You guys are currently aloft. The city itself is floating in midair. And you're guessing if you were to drop from this height, you'd probably die.
I'll take those odds now.
There seems to be a battle below us between demons and devils.
Oh, yeah, the Blood War. I read it in a book. Yeah. I think that's why the rivers have blood in them.
Very good observation.
Want to go check it out?
No, and plus it's way too far down for us to even check it out.
Oh. Well then.
Rhea goes, and she's still in shock. She's looking at that giant building in the back, and she goes, "That's the High Hall. That's where we should be going. If there's any survivors." And looking around, buildings are crumpled. Like some buildings are completely crumpled. Some of them are still like half like built. Go ahead.
Can I make a perception check to see if I see my office?
You certainly can.
Okay, not that good. 12.
12. Give me 1 second, and I'm actually going to drop a picture of Eltra. Because those of you who lived there before would have prior knowledge.
More like out to fell.
No.
Destroyed. High five.
I dropped a photo in there just now. And on the far right, it'll say characters arrive here. That's where you all are. So on the far right.
Just like.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Let's try to
right
drop it. Yeah, you guys are there.
I imagine that cemetery is pretty full.
And that is what Eltra looks like. Here's a better picture without any labels. There you go. So you guys have that.
Damn.
And you begin to listen out, Skipa, and like look around. You recognize part of this area just because it's so harshly destroyed, but you begin to hear something happening about a block up and around the corner.
Yeah, I think there might be someone or something inhabiting the area. About, can I tell which way?
Yeah, you can point it out.
Going that way, wherever the way the noise is, I'm pointing that way.
You got it. They point, and Skipop points out the direction of where the noise is coming from. What do you guys all do?
Should we check it out?
I think we should prepare to fight, but yes, also check it out. Zodris, you had something you want to say?
No, I'm just quite. I don't know why Eltrell's even here.
I don't know either.
I just kind of thought it went.
Rhea takes out her sword and begins running towards the corner of the street, like one of the buildings.
No. We need to take caution. We're in hell.
She looks back and goes, "What if they're in danger?"
Well, it's not going to help if we don't observe the situation. What if you get her on the way? Then you can't save anyone.
Make a persuasion check.
Guidance.
What you got?
Ooh, okay, 14 plus. You said persuasion.
Yep.
Ooh, plus 6.
And I also
So
hit you
20.
with guidance.
And what's guide? What? I don't know how these guides.
Yeah, the
D4
D4.
at it.
Oh.
You added D4.
22.
22. She begrudgingly sheaths her sword and goes, "Let's go and check on it then. Let's go."
Okay, I unsheath my sword and I start walking.
You guys begin walking, and are you stepping around the corner, or are you just staying where the building is?
Staying where the building is.
Okay, who's taking a look?
I'll take a peek.
Okay, Odin, you begin looking over, and as you do, you see a street with a couple buildings. Some are like falling in and caved in. You have your back to the wall, and as you do, you're kind of like taking a look. You can see running from a single building is a female. You can't tell a lot of the features from her, but you can see a long bow on her back. And you can see in both arms are toddlers. As she is running out of this building that looks like a chapel, and she is running full sprint to the opposite side with an alleyway. And as you see her coming out, you see two individuals. At first, they just like dart, and it's like a black across the screen. But like your eyes begin to focus, and you can see two individuals with armor and glaives and beards that wriggle like snakes, purple like skin, and you can see one with a bolo, like the strings attached. As he and throws it, it spins through the air, catches her by the legs, and she just falls down and skirts next to one of the buildings. As she does, the two toddlers come free and like immediately put their backs up against the wall. The two devilish figures begin to walk forward with glaives in hand, And then go ahead.
Can Odin run out?
Yeah, if you want to run out, or if you want to stay and watch Ski Pop.
I forgot about this. I had my massive summons. Would you say they came with us or no?
How many is you? It's 5.
Wait, is it, huh?
The Mastiffs would make it 7. Let me see how many people can be brought with plane shift. Because it's possible, but I just want to make sure they're
I believe it is 7.
plane shift can bring over 8 willing creatures. So I would say you do have your 2 masters with you.
Yeah.
Does anybody stop Odin?
I don't think really anyone can stop Odin.
Okay. Odin, you immediately begin running around the corner, and you all begin. Does everybody follow? I
Yes.
Everyone begins to dart around the corner. So just make a perception check.
Gotcha. Okay. 18.
18. As you all begin to dart around the corner, you Zelda's taking in the situation best you can. You notice a third individual walking out of the chapel. And it seems to be an even more armored individual with the snake-like hair and the glaive. And he's just having a smile across the helm. And as you look to the left and see the 2 toddlers backed up against the wall, and the female now that's like ankles tied together with the bolo, you see a familiar face.
Oh no.
That of your mother. And with that, that's how we're going to end tonight's session, guys.
Dang.
Oh, shit.
Dang.
No.
I wasn't expecting that. I thought we were going to get in a fight.
With that, that's where we're going to end off tonight, y'all.
I was going to call them purple pricks.
Welcome to El Terrell.
Welcome to Nam.
Man, I hope you guys enjoyed, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the session.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you everyone for coming out.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, everyone. Hope
Thank you all
have a
for
great night.
coming through, bro. I appreciate all of y'all that stuck in there. You guys are the best. BT, love you.
Thank you.
Talk to, if you're watching this on the replay, I hope you did amazing on your test, bro.
Yeah.
Captain
Hugs and
Super,
kisses.
thanks for coming, bro.
Thank you.
Take
you
care,
everyone for
everybody.
coming.
Soon we will go to Arby's.
No. No.
They have copious amounts of meat.
Yeah, but it's
You
bad.
can switch over, Silas.